So you want to know about Aploskar? Man, this guy, he's a legend. Not many people know his real story though. He kinda just exploded onto the scene. One day nobody knew him, the next, BAM! Everyone's sharing his videos. He's got this name, right? Aploskar. It means simple watermelon in Greek. Kinda weird but also kinda perfect for him. He's just a dude, a simple dude who loves making people laugh. And maybe he really loves watermelons. Who knows? It's part of the mystery, the charm. He wasn't born with a silver microphone in his hand. Nope. He started from his tiny bedroom, probably in some small Greek village. You know the type. Old computer, slow internet, the classic YouTuber origin story. He didn't have fancy editing software, he probably used Windows Movie Maker or something even more basic. It wasn't about the polish back then, it was all about the raw energy, the unfiltered personality. That's what people connected with, he was just being himself. And that's pretty cool. His first videos? Oh man, they were something else, probably really awkward. Like most of our first videos, let's be honest, mine were terrible. His were likely just him talking to the camera, maybe playing some obscure game nobody had heard of, or just vlogging about his day, eating souvlaki, complaining about the heat, the usual stuff. But there was something there, a spark, a hint of the madness that was to come. He had this way of looking at things, a unique perspective. People started noticing him, slowly at first. It wasn't an overnight thing, not really, it was a slow burn. A comment here, a share there. He'd get like 10 views and be super stoked about it. 10 people watched my video, this is insane, he probably thought. It's that initial grind that shapes you, it teaches you patience, it teaches you to appreciate every single viewer. Aploskar definitely went through that. He earned his stripes, one awkward vlog at a time. He was just a kid with a webcam. And a dream. Let's dive deeper into those early days. Man, the struggle was real. Imagine trying to upload a 10-minute video on ancient internet. It would take like a whole day, maybe two. Aploskar probably sat there, staring at the progress bar, willing it to move faster. That's dedication right there. Most people would give up, they'd say, forget this, I'm going outside. But not him. He stuck with it. He had stories to tell, jokes to crack, even if only his cat was watching, or maybe a particularly interested goat from his village. His content back then was super experimental. He was throwing everything at the wall, just to see what stuck. One day it's a gaming video, the next a cooking tutorial gone wrong. Maybe he tried to make moussaka and accidentally set his kitchen on fire. Classic. Then maybe a sketch about Greek gods using smartphones, you know, the silly stuff. But it was all genuine. It was him figuring out his voice, his style. It's a journey, this YouTube thing. You don't just wake up and know what you're doing. You gotta fail a bit, a lot sometimes. He once said, my first editing setup was just pure hope and a prayer. And you can feel that, you can see it in those early clips. The jump cuts were probably jarring, the audio, maybe a bit sketchy, echoey, you know, but it didn't matter. Because the ideas were there, the humor was there. He wasn't trying to be perfect, he was just trying to connect, to make someone somewhere smile. Or at least snort air out of their nose. That's a win in my book. He was learning, evolving, growing. The views were low, super low for a long time. We're talking double digits if he was lucky. Some videos probably got like 3 views and one was him. Another was his mom, the third was a mystery, but he kept uploading, consistently. That's the key, people, consistency. Even when you think no one is watching. Because someone always is, or will be. Aploskar understood that. He kept feeding the beast, the YouTube algorithm beast, hoping one day it would notice him, and his simple watermelons. Now let's talk about the tough stuff, because it wasn't all smooth sailing and viral hits. Oh no, Aploskar faced his fair share of challenges, big ones. The YouTube algorithm, for example, that mysterious beast. One day it loves you, the next, you're invisible. It's like a moody teenager. He'd upload a video he poured his heart into. And crickets, nothing. It can be soul-crushing. Makes you want to throw your computer out the window. I've been there. We've all been there. It's part of the game. And then there are the haters. Man, the internet can be a rough place. You put yourself out there. You share your passion, and some dude in his mom's basement calls you names. Or says your content sucks. Aploskar got those comments too. His accent is weird. He's not funny. Watermelons are dumb. It stings. Especially early on, when you're still finding your confidence. He had to learn to develop a thick skin, or at least pretend to. It's a skill every creator needs, a very important, very annoying skill. There were times he probably wanted to quit. Seriously, imagine working for hours, days even, on a single video, and it flops. or you get a wave of negativity. It's easy to think, why am I even doing this? He once mentioned in Aquanda, there was this one week, I just didn't film. I thought, this is it, I'm done. But then a fan messaged me, said my videos made their bad day better. And boom, back in the game. That's powerful stuff, that connection with the audience, it can literally save your channel. But he didn't quit, he pushed through. He learned from the flops. He started to understand what his audience liked. He refined his style. He got better at editing, better at storytelling. He found his unique brand of humor. That slightly chaotic, super relatable, Greek-infused comedy. It wasn't about chasing trends anymore, it was about being Applaus Carpuzzi, the simple watermelon guy. He started to own it. And that's when things really started to change. Slowly, but surely. The tide began to turn, for the better. And then, it happened. The breakthrough. Every YouTuber dreams of it. That one video, the one that just goes nuts. For Applaus Carpuzzi, it was a video about trying to explain Greek slang to his confused pet parrot, or something equally bizarre and hilarious. It was unexpected, it just clicked. People started sharing it like crazy. Memes were made. His subscriber count just went whoosh, up and up. His phone probably melted from all the notifications. It must have been an insane feeling. Absolutely wild. His unique style is what really sets him apart. It's not just one thing, it's a mix. He's got this self-deprecating humor, but he's also super proud of his Greek heritage, and he incorporates that into his content. In a way that's both funny and educational. Sort of, he's also incredibly good at connecting with his audience. He makes them feel like they're just hanging out with a friend. A very loud, very energetic friend who talks a lot about watermelons. His editing became sharper, more dynamic, more Applaus Carpuzzi. Achievements, oh, he's got them. Millions of subscribers now, multiple play buttons hanging on his wall, probably. He's collaborated with other big creators, he's done charity streams, he's made a real impact, but I think his biggest achievement is staying true to himself. He hasn't changed his core style, he's still that simple, funny dude, just with better equipment now and maybe a bigger house. I still can't believe people watch me, he often says. I'm just a guy who likes to talk nonsense into a camera and occasionally eat watermelon, so what's next for Applaus Carpuzzi? The sky's the limit, really. Maybe he'll write a book, start a podcast, launch his own brand of artisanal watermelons. Who knows? One thing's for sure though, he'll keep making us laugh. He'll keep being that genuine, slightly chaotic force of nature on YouTube. He's an inspiration, honestly. Proof that if you're passionate, and you work hard, and you're a little bit weird, you can make it. So go check out Applaus Carpuzzi. You won't regret it, unless you hate fun, or watermelons.